Sega.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aaron from Aaron Project Gaming, and welcome back to a new playthrough on the channel. This time, we're going to play through the Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 playthrough for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And this is the original one. I'm not doing Project 06, which is a new one, but yeah, I'm just doing the original one, the Xbox 360. And this game was my third game I was considering doing after Shadow the Hedgehog. And yeah, this game was originally. Yeah, this game was meant to celebrate Sonic's 15th anniversary, but what we have instead is a disaster, and it's considered one of the worst games of all time. And yeah, let's get started.
It's all right. We give thanks for the blessed flames. May we always continue to have peace. Son of Soliana, guide and watch over us with your eternal light.
Pleasure to meet you at last, Princess of Soliana. I am Dr. Eggman. I've come here to obtain the secret of the flames of disaster from you, and to take the miracle gems that are the key to its secret, the Chaos Emerald. Now, Princess, this way, please.
That's a pretty snazzy performance there.
You? It can't be.
I'm Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog!
Not the irritating hedgehog again! Attack!
I finally found him. The Iblis Trigger.
Why are you helping me?
No special reason.
Sonic!
I'm afraid our little game ends now.
Sonic! Take this!
I've got it! And don't worry, I'll rescue you!
I know.
It's only a matter of time before it's mine. Until then, you can hold on to it for me.
Alrighty, folks. So yeah, establishing cutscene is done. Yeah, judging by the opening cutscene, with that, even if Sonic wasn't there or Dr. Eggman, did you honestly think this game would be considered a Sonic the Hedgehog game other than the title? Like, we have realistic humans, realistic animals, realistic environments. Like, it's just kind of questionable that this would be like some sort of Final Fantasy game if Sonic wasn't there. But yeah.
What's Eggman up to?
Oh yeah, anyway, folks, this is Soliana. This is the hub world. In the main hub world in this game, and if you thought that Sonic the Hedgehog hub world was pretty mid, this one's like a little bit. You're gonna loathe the hub world in Sonic 06. Oh yeah, I think it's pretty stupid that Sonic literally had to wait until daytime to chase the egg carrier, even though he should have chased the egg carrier right now.
Sonic!
Tails! Long time no see!
I'm glad you're here. I heard that you tried to save their princess from Dr. Eggman. You're going to rescue her, aren't you? Let me help. I may not know what Eggman's up to, but it can't be a good thing.
Okay, with your help, this should be a piece of cake.
I'll do my best.
Just a fun fact, if you look closely at Sonic's running animation, it looks like after Sonic went far ahead behind Tails, it looks like he's like kind of disappeared after his character model, after he's supposed to spawn in. I thought it'd be pretty funny. Also, it'd be pretty, I kind of find it odd that after the CG cutscene, when, you know, Sonic and Elise was running from the explosions from Eggman, Dr. Eggman, which, by all means, Eggman has to be the most realistic, because they want to make this game realistic of also, so they had to redesign Eggman of it to fit the realistic tone of the game. And yeah, the human model is like it's just sometimes so glaring, but honestly, even though Eggman's model looked a little ridiculous, honestly, at least his character model is okay. It's not horrible, but at the same time, it's not good. So it's like in between. So yeah, anyway, folks, we're gonna start our first town mission of the game. And yeah, this is like, we're gonna do our first mission to get some rings to buy from the shop. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is a loading screen. I know I shouldn't be explaining this a lot, and I know what a loading screen is, but the problem is that there's so many loading screens in the game, and usually roughly lasts around 15 to 20 seconds. 15 seconds if you have the game installed on your hard drive. And just like every time you start a new town mission, it only has 4 separate loading screens. The first screen is a text box where, you know, the guy just, after you say yes, the guy tell you what to do, and the second loading screen is just telling you a mission objective. Oh nah. Okay, Aaron, calm down. Okay, this isn't Superman 64. This is Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Yeah, for some reason we're going. Yeah, for our first town mission, we're just going through rings for some reason. Yeah, I guess you want to know how good we are, but yeah. Anyway, back to the loading screen. Yeah, because second loading screen is basically just, you know, it was first text box. For first loading screen is a text box. Second is this actual mission. Third is the results screen that telling the guy congratulations or you failed, and then you have to wait for another 15 to 20 seconds to, you know, load back into the hub world. Which, you know, why is the first loading screen even a text box? Which you think would have been the end of his first rant after the telling what to do in the mission. You can easily just, you know, program the game to have it skip to the second loading screen. Either just, you know, say yes to the mission, load the mission, say yes to the town mission, load it, and then, you know, just immediately start the mission. Or, after say yes, there's a text box in there, and then in between to save the people off frustration, you know? Like, they can easily code the game or have a mission retry button in case you failed these missions. Like, this is not just like, you know, like, simple things. This is simple common sense for developers to use for Sonic Team. Alright, enough of my ranting on loan screen. We got the speed chip, or sorry, the light chip in this game. And the light chip is pretty much acts as the light speed dash in other games where you have to, you just fly through a trail of rings. Okay, and now we're gonna face our first level in the game. This is Wave Ocean.
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
So yeah, folks, yeah, Wave Ocean being the first level in the game. If you guys are familiar with Sonic Adventure 1 with Emerald Coast, it kind of follows the same type of vibe in the whole setting and layout. And yeah, okay, and Sonic's control, well, Sonic's control is pretty similar to him in the adventure games. He can still, you know, obviously run, homing attack, slide kick, do the spin dash, and even grind rails. But the only thing he can't do is jump into enemies. You can't jump into enemies anymore. All you have to do is you have to rely on your homing attack. And yeah, and the spin dash, you can only perform it when you're standing still, and it's also not very that useful. And yeah, it's basically just Sonic in his glory days, only except the part where, yeah, because like sometimes there are a lot of glitchy areas in the game. Well, because yeah, this game is, yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 was originally supposed to celebrate Sonic's 15th anniversary of the game on November 15, 2006. I think that's when this game came out, and you know, because of, you know, Sega and Sonic Team wanted the game released before Christmas, or wanted to be done on the 15th anniversary, it had a lot of bugs and glitches, and this is widely considered by many people as the worst game of all time, next to games like E.T. the Extraterrestrial for the Atari 2600 or Superman 64 on the Nintendo 64. Now, yeah, I mean, when I first bought this game, I felt the same way too on why this game was so bad from the get-go of rush development. And you know, I'm not gonna bash on this game saying what this game could have been. I'm gonna play the game as it was. Oh yeah, this is the whale chasing from Emerald Coast, yeah, because yeah, this is the most realistic looking whale, you know, the new engine they have, because they want them in a realistic setting. Yeah, everything's like more realistic. The humans are realistic, the animals are realistic. Like, yeah, it's just sometimes it bothers me with the design where, well, you have realistic whales, dogs, a pigeon, and an eagle, yet you have anthropomorphic hedgehogs, echidnas, foxes, a bat, and a purple cat. Oh yeah, we're gonna see that once we get more into the playthrough. Like, this clash so badly. Like, it's so glaring sometimes. Like, you see realism environments. So yeah, folks, now we're in control of Tails. Now Tails is pretty much stripped down from Sonic Adventure 1, and Adventure 2 he was in his Tornado 1 in his mech the whole game. So right now in Sonic 2006, he's basically just almost revert to his Adventure 1 days, where his speed has been stripped down from Adventure 1. He can only attack using dummy ring bombs. That's his main weapon to attack. He can't use his tail spin or tail sweep, and yeah, every time you fly, he always get tied. I think that was in the first Sonic Adventure 1. He had that one. And yeah, sometimes, yeah, the dummy ring is, well, it's not very that effective that much on enemies. And yeah, that was it for Tails. Yeah, we're going to have more of these supporting characters later on in levels and in town missions. So yeah, and yeah, after this part, after we trap this whale, we're going to have the most infamous part in Wave Ocean, known to man.
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
That's right, folks. Your eyes are not deceiving you. Sonic is actually moving at the speed of sound here. This is the Mach speed section, or the supersonic speed section, according to the instruction manual, but everyone refers to it as the Mach speed sections. Now, this part, Sonic would finally remember that he's Sonic the Hedgehog. He's supposed to be running in the speed of sound, so he decided to speed up in hoping to chase the egg carrier. And we're gonna have more of these Mach speed sections in the level. And in right here, you can't really stop running. You're basically running in a linear path the whole time, and you have to make sure your controls are very precise, as you can only, you know, run normally, jump, and make sure your jump count, because you can't, once you're in the air, you can't move where Sonic lands. And Yeah, and he can only light speed dash, but I wouldn't recommend light speed dash a lot for Trail of Rings because the moment you light speed dash, you'll end up hitting into something else and you end up taking a hit or get killed as a result. Oh yeah, and this is the loop-de-loop where some people actually got glitched out on and NJ fall into their death. Luckily that didn't happen to me, but I heard like sometimes people does that. So yeah, that's the end of Wave Ocean. That's the end of the first level. And I mean, Wave Ocean is pretty okay if you know what you're doing, but I can still agree it's still kind of frustrating, especially the Mach speed section of the whole game. And we're gonna have more of these later on in the playthrough. And yeah, that's it for Wave Ocean. And oh, by the way, guys, these are emblems or medallions returning from Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. They're usually rewarded every time you achieve a finish a level.
It looks like the princess was moved to another location.
No.
Let's head back to the city.
So yeah, folks, apparently we're not able to chase the egg carrier, so apparently that level was a big waste of time. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but yeah. Anyway, folks, I'll see you guys in part 2.